Hi everyone, I have a couple of projects that I've done and just a couple stamps that I picked up at the store. So let me start with the crafts that I've made this year for Carsons teacher and principal and teacher helpers. I made these bottles, and these are from Starbucks, the Frappuccino drinks that you can buy in the stores, and you get 4 of them and then they come in a little container. And so I took them, and you can take the label off, it's just a sticker, and then I used Goo Gone to get the sticky residue off of it, and then ran them through the dishwasher just to get them clean. And then I filled them with some candy, then added this little printable tag that I found online. They had a whole sheet of them you could print off, and then I actually cut all around the it had like a scalloped edge, so I cut all around it because I liked how it looked against the other scalloped circle that I cut out with my my punch. And then I ran that through the embosser, my embosser with the embossing folders, and so they have like raised bumps on them. And then I stuck this label up on a pop dot so it kind of sticks off. And then for the wrapper part, I ran that through I have a crimper just to give it the wavy look. So wrap that around there, and then I had taken the caps and spray painted them all a pink color to cover up because it has Starbucks on the top. So I covered that up with spray paint. Added this adhesive ribbon that you can get at Michael's right now in their dollar spot. They have these ribbons. So took that, wrapped it around the cap, and then I found some more circle tags online, free printables that you could print off, and then put that on top. I hot glued that to the top of there. So those are all, here's the different little tags. Here's an owl that says, "I'll always love you." That one says, "Nuts for you." This one just says, "Love." And then this one says, "You're so dear." So I did pink wrappers and red wrappers. So those are going to his teacher, teacher's aide, and principal. Okay, so then I had these bottles for like over a year in my closet because I knew I wanted to make something with them. I just didn't know what, and I didn't want to throw them out, so I just kept them, and so that was perfect. So then what I did with the container is I took gesso and I painted the entire box with that. So as you can see on the inside here, it's like all white on the inside. And then I had gone online because I wanted to see if someone had already made like a template for this. And I searched and searched. The only one I could find was someone had made one, covered it using duct tape. So I ended up measuring it all out, cutting it myself, and then just covering it. There's glitter paper on the sides. Is that not going to focus? Glitter paper on the sides, and then the back, and all the way around. And then I even put some on the bottom to make it more sturdy. I can't turn it upside down or the pens will fall out, but it's got this pattern paper on the bottom. So then I added some rhinestones up here, and then some pearls across here, and then one of my rosettes that I made on the corner. So that is now my little marker tool caddy to sit over here. And I had been crafting on my floor because my desk just didn't have enough room on it. So I've been crafting on my floor, and my mom ended up giving me this little table. I don't know if you can see it. It's a Japanese, it's a katatsu table, so it has like a heater built into it underneath. And then it's a pretty big size table, but you sit on the floor. So now I at least have a table to craft on as well. Plus my feet stay warm because of the heater underneath, and then you put this blanket over top of it, or underneath it. to hold the heat in. So it's been nice. I've been sitting here doing all my crafting. Anyway, back to my projects. Okay, so those are the Valentine's gifts for his teachers, and then the craft caddy. And then I made some tags, and these are going to be for my kids as part of their Valentine's gift. So I got out my Cricut and cut out some little, this is from the Create a Critter 2 cartridge. So I cut the little owl out on pattern paper and then just regular cardstock underneath. And then I had some glitter cardstock that I cut out the words. Added some washi tape here along the side and then some ribbon on the end. So that one, of course, is for Caitlin. And then this one I made for Carson. It's got the little monkey. Same thing, Cricut. I took a white, what's it called? The Jelly Roll. The Jelly Roll white pen to do the stitching around him. And then another glitter heart here. Then the stamp is from my new stamp set that I'll show you here shortly. Just as I heart you. And then I cut out the vine on some pattern paper. Backed it on some more pattern paper on a tag, and then added the ribbon up at the top. So that one's Colton's. This one, I haven't figured out which one I'm going to give for Colton and Chandler yet. But I have this one that has the little frog. He just has love, some washi tape, and then some ribbon up top. Same thing, cut him out on pattern paper as well. And then he's actually popped up on Pop Dots, so he looks dimensional. And then finally this little guy, little penguin, outlined him again with the white pen, gave him a little top hat. This was actually for New Year's, but I just changed the colors to make it Valentine colors. And I cut out the Happy Valentine's Day, and then I went around and added the stitching with the pen all around the letters. And then before I didn't have it, if you saw this on Instagram, I didn't have the exclamation point, but it looked plain to me, so I ended up cutting a little piece out just to give it, you know, make it look nicer. Then added some washi tape here and then some ribbon here. So that's that tag. And then for hubby's Valentine's gift, I made him this little chocolate box. And with this, I used a, let's see if I can find it. I used this template, or no, this one, sorry. This little template here. Traced it and then put in the little score lines. And then made this little box, and then I cut out a little window with my Spellbinders die, ran it through my Big Shot. Then I put a piece of acetate behind it, and then filled it. His favorite chocolate is Mr. Goodbar, so that's all filled with Mr. Goodbar little mini chocolates. And then I put 2 eyelets up here, and then threaded the, I don't know if you can see, put 2 more holes on each side over here. Threaded the ribbon through so that keeps it closed, and then just added this polka dot ribbon, and then over here just a little key and a heart. And I was trying to find, see if I had a stamp set that had a sentiment that said like, "You're the key to my heart," or something like, or "Here's the key to my heart," something like that. But I couldn't find one, so I just ended up leaving it like that. And there's the box, or the back. So he's going to get that. And then Corey, who is Ugly Bob's wife, that's her YouTube name, had posted a link on Facebook for some printable coupons, Valentine coupons for your significant other. So I ran off some of those on the printer. And so like here's one for a movie date. There's one for dinner for 2. And then there's one for a back massage. So he's going to get those little coupons as well. And then you also get the little liners to put in here. And then I found a envelope template online that I just traced. So, or not traced. I ran off on the red paper and then just cut it out. So that is his little Valentine's gift. And let's see. Then some stamp sets that I picked up. I got this one at Joannes. I didn't have that one. I like the arrow. So I picked up that one. Then up at Archivers, I got this for Smash Booking and for Project Life. Just some little different flags and tags. I like all these little flags down here. Got that one. And then this is the set that I got off of eBay. It's close to my heart. It's called Who's Your Valentine? I think this is a newer set, but I got a really good deal on this. So, and then this is the sentiment that I used up here, the I Heart You. It's got a lot of different cute Valentine's things. And then over at my Joannes, they have all their stamps clearanced out, so which is pretty exciting because I think that means they're going to be getting some more, hopefully. I hope that doesn't mean they're not going to be carrying stamps anymore, but so they had everything clearanced out, and this is one of their, usually it's $15 for this set, and they had it down to $4.97. And then all of their little, the long ones like this size, they were all $2.97. But I already have most of those, so I just picked up this one because I could use this for cards or for Project Life to make filler cards. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. So that is it for stamps. And then one last thing I want to show you is Carson and I have been watching Doctor Who together. And so he's been into drawing lately, and he had asked me what I wanted him to draw for me. And so I said to draw me the TARDIS. And if you're not familiar with Doctor Who, that's his little time traveling machine. It's a little police box, and it's called the TARDIS. So Carson drew me the little police box. I think he did a pretty good job. So I have it framed, and then it's sitting up on my, where I have all my other British knickknacks. So that is all I have to share today. So it's a pretty gloomy, nasty day. I'm going to have lunch with my mom, and then the rest of the weekend I'm just gonna stay home and not do a thing. So anyway, hope you all have a great weekend, and I will talk to you later. Bye.